Hello, and welcome to a quick introduction of the e-governance competency framework, which is being designed to assist us in sourcing the right manpower, as well as imparting appropriate knowledge and skills. This will take only a few minutes of your time. In the next few minutes, we will talk about what is e-governance competency framework, what are the benefits of the framework, and how to use the framework during the stages of conceptualizing, designing, implementing, and maintaining e-governance projects. Click on Next to continue. E-governance competency framework is a formalized method of defining competency requirements for an individual or a team to achieve competence in a job, role, or situation. Competencies are measurable or observable knowledge and skills critical to successful job performance. The need for such a framework arose during discussion with stakeholders across the country who face tremendous challenges in defining what kind of roles or profiles are required for managing e-governance projects and what skill sets they should look out for. Also, a baseline is needed to define the training and learning requirement for those managing e-governance projects. Using the e-governance competency framework, a list of generic job profiles is suggested. For example, a project manager may have following skills, knowledge, and certifications. The job profiles cover the whole gamut of e-governance activities, such as conceptualizing, designing, implementing, and maintaining projects within a ministry or a department. The profiles help in building the right capacities in the various disciplines of e-governance, both in the central and the state governments. Examples of e-governance job roles are Program Manager role or Chief Information Officer role, Chief Technology Officer role, Project Management role, and Domain Expert role, to name a few from the list. However, the roles are designation and level agnostic. States may use any designation which finds ready acceptance. Suitable levels can also be decided as also whether the job should be manned from within or sourced from the market. Each job profile spans various stages of an e-governance project life cycle. As you can see, there are 6 key stages of e-governance project life cycle. For example, a CIO or Program Manager role is needed across all stages of the e-governance project life cycle, while a Project Manager is required from Stage 2. However, you may also have scenarios where a role is needed only for part-time. For example, a CTO may be required for technical inputs during the first few stages of the project life cycle. The span and involvement of roles shown are indicative and for guidance purposes only. You may have different scenarios based on your specific requirements. Let us now see where and how this competency framework can readily be used. For example, if you are considering creating a project team, you may want to think about what type of people are needed and what they will do. The set of profiles may help in establishing such a team. A leader is a person who develops the vision. For example, the principal secretary of the department in a state government can be the leader. You need a CIO who would convert the e-governance vision into IT strategy and roadmap. Once the vision and IT strategy is finalized, you may need a CTO who will create a detailed technology strategy, enterprise architecture, etc. You may also need a set of competencies for training and assessment. To do so, you may need a training and change manager, as overall security, including cybersecurity and network security, is extremely critical and has the potential to create major disruptions in services. You may also need an information security manager who looks after all the security-related matters. Using this framework, the project team structure can be established very quickly. the number of job roles does not mean you need a dedicated person to carry out those activities. One person may wear several hats depending upon the size and complexity of your ministry or department or project. Not all projects will require all roles. Conversely, for a large project, you may need more than one dedicated person with the same role. The roles provide a generic guideline only. The competency framework directly helps in the individuals and organizations' training needs analysis. As a project manager, I need to have skills in project management, IT operations, etc., but I do not have some of the skills. The competency framework helps me in identifying the skills gap and thus my training needs in these areas. Similarly, it helps in identifying skills gaps and training needs of a ministry or department. The framework also contains end-user competencies, that is, the knowledge and skills everyone, regardless of levels, needs to possess, such as a basic understanding of computer fundamentals, computer security, web browsing and communications, including social media, and office tools such as Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. The competency framework suggests a list of these knowledge and skill areas, which should be mandatory for all. Thank you for your attention.